So before we continue, I want to make sure I put this inside the components because you're going to have a lot of code right here, so things could get messy and we're not going to understand where we're at, okay? So go right here, let me create a new one. Let's call it emoji picker and also emoji picker and also backgrounds, okay? Because this is also going to be for backgrounds. So let me just create a component that's actually understandable for both, okay? Remove that, go back right here, take this whole div, okay, and import the emoji picker backgrounds like this, and go back right here, and let me just paste everything after the return, okay? So this is what we're gonna return. We're gonna get from the state, we're gonna get the picker, okay, and set picker like this, okay, and then the emojis is just gonna have it right here, okay? So let me go up here, let me just pass them. You can have the states there inside them, you know, it's not a problem. I feel like we can do everything there, okay? So let me go back up top, and okay, we're not gonna get anything from here. That's not a problem. We can go back to the index and let me take everything. Let me remove that console log and take everything from here, okay? The picker, sets picker, like this, okay? And go back right here and just go here. And this is all we're gonna need. Also, let me import a few things. We're gonna input everything from the imports, and also this, let me remove that. Let me just put this inside the function, okay? Not up here, it's gonna be inside the function, okay? So let me remove that. Now I have the picker, the use state. We need to add the size right here. Let's see, the text, the set text is a problem, okay? So now we're only gonna pass the text. So right here, the text ref, okay, so we needed that, okay? So let me go back, get the text ref, okay, and just paste it right here because this is needed right here, okay? So now let's see what we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass the text, and also we're gonna pass the text ref. Like, I think this is all we need. Also the set text, okay, like this, and go back right here and just get them from the props. So text, set text, and then also what's last in the post, the text ref, like this, okay? So now we've done all of this, so we can just, you know, make life easier. So now everything related to the emoji and background is going to be here, and here is going to be like simpler to understand, okay? So let me go back right here and try this again, see if everything is working fine. Okay, the emoji is gonna be gets added normally. If we try to add text and inside there, okay, let me just, okay, so everything is working fine. Also, this component is only gonna visible when showPrev is false, okay? So maybe you can just add this inside there. It's gonna give you an error because you can't return, you know, single elements. You need to have a container for them, okay? So let me just have an empty tag like this, okay? So now it's fine. So we're gonna create a new component, a new type of components, but we're gonna do it add to your post.js rfc, and you remove that, and this is simply going to be this, okay, this one right here, okay? So let's go back right here, let me just show it to you. So right here is going to be add to your post. So now we imported it like this, and go back right here, and let's work on that. Remove that, have a class name which is going to be add to your post, and inside this we're going to have the text, so add to text, and it's going to be add to your post, okay? And then we're going to have another div right here, and this div name, okay, it's going to be post header right, and also have the hover one, okay, like this. And inside this div, let me just see what we have right here, okay? So the div, the first one is just going to be icons, okay? So the first icon, let me just show you. This is going to be just simple icons, because some of them going to be, you know, SVGs, and some of them going to be icons, okay? So the first one, so this div is going to be just repetitive, okay? So let me just repeat a few times. And then the first one is going to be the photo, okay? Which is going to be an SVG. So let me import it. This is going to be photo, and it's going to be from where, okay? So we're going to go up. Let me just see where we're at. Okay, so maybe we are already in that, so we're going to go up again, and then in the components, going to go right here, it says SVG, sorry, like this, okay? So now we have the photo. Also, we need to pass a color to it, and I don't have a defined color, so let me just get the colors from here. So it's gonna be, let me just see, 45BD62, okay, and that should be red. Why it's not showing? 45BD is not showing, okay, sorry. And then after this, right here, which is gonna be a tag icon, which is gonna be, let me see, tag icon, like this. Okay, so this is right. And then go back, my PC is lagging, okay, so now it's all right. Let's go back right here, and this is gonna be feeling SVG, okay, and also we gotta define a color to it. My PC is lagging a bit, but that's all right. So it's gonna be F7B928. Okay, see, it's really lagging. Okay, let me add like this, so everything is all right. Sorry. And then we're gonna have an icon, which is gonna be maps icon. Okay, you see that. Then after that, it's gonna be microphone icon. So i.microphone icon. Okay, it's showing fine. And then after that, it's gonna be the last one, which is gonna be dots, which is gonna be from the SVGs. Okay, it's gonna be the color is gonna be 65676B. Okay, let me close it right here. And my PC is lagging very bad. I don't know where I'm at. Okay, so now everything is all right. Let me remove that. Okay, now go to the size and let me work on that to make this all right. So add to your post, and this is going to be display flex. You're going to see them. Okay, align item center, align item center, and then we can have a gap to be 10 pixels, margin 0, 10 pixels, right and left, and then we're gonna have a padding of 10 pixels, border radius to be 10 pixels. Also gonna have a border that you see, so the border is gonna be 3 pixel solid, and the color is gonna be variable BG4th, like this. Okay, so now also we need, I don't know why it's not, you know, having any, it's gonna be fine because the post is gonna be you know, after that, and it's gonna give it the space that we want. Okay, so also let me work on add to text. Okay, and this is gonna be with 50%. Okay, so it takes 50% of this of the, not the screen but the elements itself, and the font weight is gonna be 600, and also the font size is gonna be 14 pixels. Okay, let me see what other div we had. Right here, sorry, just post header right. Okay, this is a class that we have in div, but this is why it's going to be reusable. Okay, so just the most important thing, the width 35, the height 35, and then also it's going to have the display flex, or maybe just display grid, and then place items center to center everything. Okay, and also the cursor to be point like this. Okay, and then when you hover them, let me also add the border radius 50%, and the hover one, or the hover that you see right here, is also added using that div that we had, which is hover on. Okay, so now we have everything all right there. Okay, so also we can go now and create the submit button. So let me just see what I've done there. Okay, so let me go after that. So this we can have it just right here. Okay, that's not gonna create any problem because it's just a small element. So button like this. Okay, and let me add a class name to it. Let me just see. Okay, class name is gonna be post submit, and then right here the text. So the text is gonna be post like this. Okay, so now maybe we can work on that. I feel like I was gonna use another div, but just not gonna use it. Okay, so let me just look for the size. So go back to the size, and then post submit, and it's gonna be width, and the width is gonna be calculated. Okay, so the function, let me just fix that. So the width is going to be calculated, so we're going to use the calculate function, and then we're going to use 100% of the element that we have, or the div that we had, the parent, and then minus 18 pixels. Okay, like that. So it's going to go to the width, which is going to be 100, is from here to here, but it's going to minus its 18 pixels, which is this one. Okay, that's simply what's already done. Then we're also going to have a margin, which is going to be 5 pixel, then 10 pixel. Okay, like that. And then we have the space that we want. Also the padding is going to be 10 pixels, and the usual stuff. So outline none, border is going to be also none. Okay, And also we're going to have a background, which is going to be variable, which is going to be blue color. Okay, so now it's blue color. Also the color is going to be white, so we're going to use directly white, and the font weight is going to be 600, and also the border radius is going to be 5 pixels, and also the cursor is going to be points. Okay, so now if you see the fonts, you know, between these and these, they are actually the same. Okay.